Dear Perfectionist, you've reached a new low, and let's be real, we both saw this coming. You've become so fixated by the little details, you've lost sight of what's real. You're unfulfilled by what you make, each freckle an unforgivable error, a mistake you cannot ignore. Obsession with perfection is a rope you tie around yourself, with every thought a new strand drawing tighter. Paralysis by analysis, unable to move, you sink. Deeper you fall in your thoughts, you cannot help but feel you're not good enough. The only things your eyes can see is imperfection. Are you blind? Dear Perfectionist, this cannot work. Troubled by your insecurities, you self-medicate. The cheap buzz of each like, each view, a rush to the head, easing the pain of unfulfillment, but merely mitigating the problem. No amount of pseudo-validation can give you inspiration, bring you closer to perfection, so you give up. You're frustrated by the flaws of everyone around you, but mostly yourself. I ripped the page from my sketchbook and threw it out. The escapism of the letter had worn thin. I grew tired of writing about perfectionism in a way that was so imperfect itself. I couldn't think, so I walked, scouring the streets of early morning San Francisco for anything that could help. And as I grew tired, I stopped. A man selling wildflowers by the side of the street caught my eye. We talked for a while about where we were going, where we were from, and although the flowers were beautiful, I had left my wallet behind. And although I had nothing to give him, he handed me a bunch. Their white petals were damaged and far from perfect, but it was all I needed. A sign of pure generosity despite imperfection. A gesture of simple love. I run down the street, flowers in tow, and grab my sketchbook. Throwing caution to the wind, I let my emotions fill the page, for something needs not be perfect to be great. All it needs is heart. My friends, the people around me, can be far from perfect, a beautiful mess. And I'm just as flawed myself. But that can't exclude us from love, from being seen as worth so much. In my work and in my relationships, I will embrace imperfection and value it unconditionally. I will not run from errors or be ruled by my flaws. I will love on merits and not judge based on mistakes or misfortune. I will enact and declare that I am in love with exactly how imperfect we all are. Bless this beautiful mess. Dear Perfectionist, your title no longer fits so well.